Hi, welcome to Tennis Treasures, the Tennis Millionaire, where your tennis dream becomes your actual tennis reality. Hi, my name is Coach RJ, and I'm here to teach you something different today. Next Gen Tennis, the new frontier, something you've been looking forward to, I would think. Well, let's start with this. Now is the time for a paradigm shift in how tennis is played in our new world. Are you ready for a different way to win tennis tournaments? Well, hopefully you are. We're talking about winning more efficiently. We're talking about winning more quickly. We're also talking about about winning with less stress and less work. That's efficient. That's the next gen tennis. This is where we're going now. We're inviting you to join us. So, how is this magical method of winning more effectively accomplished? Well, let's start with building a mansion. It's like that. It's like you're building a multi-million-dollar mansion stone by stone. But it's customized to your taste. That means that you've looked at other mansions around the world, let's say 10, 15, 20, and you're taking the best of each one and applying it to your mansion. You like it? Makes sense? So, first, we determine in this process of helping our client get to this extreme money-making level, we do our due diligence. We determine your skill level as it is as of now or today or whenever we meet. Second, we confirm that you can meet our 5 major prerequisites. And we've gone over them before. I'll do them again in the future. But once you meet those 5, with reasonability, then we go to a third. We make sure that with confidence, we can meet your goals and your expectations. And there's a bonus. We will exceed your goals. In other words, make it happen even quicker with less cost out of pocket for you. So, once our next gen client completes all 12 chapters within a 6-month time frame that we're working with, a small window perhaps to some, a large window to others, that client will feel after finishing that project, they'll be golden, and they will feel and act like they are a tennis superhero. Yes, I'm serious. What I'm getting at here is that client will be so enriched with such brilliance because we've done what we said with the mansion. We've taken the best of the best, bits and pieces, and put it into our training manual. And now that it's in here, we're trying to infuse that into our client. So they are a composite of all of these. And then what do? Then we watch videos together simultaneously, even though we're not there, you're not here, but over the computer, we're watching videos and comparing what they're doing compared to what our clients is able to do. Then we go to the next level. We make sure that our client sees what they're doing correctly and not so correctly. So all this is walked through verbally, and then the next level is training the client to be able to do what we're doing. They tell us what the top pros making over $10 million in total earnings are doing correctly and slightly not correctly. So they become, over the phone with us as we're growing together, they become the instructor for a minute so that they know for sure what they're talking about. Anyway, the point is they're going to leapfrog forward into another world of tennis success. And it starts with the rock. Speaking of building mansions. Yes, this big cinder stone, whatever you want to call it, is 12 chapters, 100 pages long, and has 11 URL videos, 24 question and answer portion in the back. It's got a list of other attributes about it, but I want to show you something special about the front cover. This person, David Ferrer. Why is he on the front cover? Let me give you a quick test. Who won the match between the two? Correct, he did. He's smiling. You can tell by his body language. He won the match. All right. What's this golden stuff around him? What's that represent? I'm not going to tell you. You'll figure that out by yourself. I'd like to give you a test once in a while. All right. What's so special about David Ferrara? Why is he on the front cover? What makes him stand out so big? Well, I can answer that quite quickly. Does he have a big? Well, let me give you the amount of money he's made. Let me do that. In his career, and somehow he's gone basically 95% of his career injury-free. In his career, he's earned in cash alone over $30 million, not including endorsements. That's why he's on the cover. And because he's been under the radar. That's something that we're talking about that we like. We have a video, we can share that with you once you come on board and start communicating with us. We can show you a whole list of people under the radar. Anyway, so those are two big factors. So the question is, well, what made him so special? How did he do it? What's his secret? His secret is that it's a secret. Okay, was it his big forehand? He doesn't have a big forehand. Was it his huge backhand? He doesn't have a Richard Gasquet backhand or a Pete Sampras forehand. Okay, is his serve? It must be his serve. No, he doesn't have no huge serve like the other tennis players out there in the tour. No, none of those three. Well, what is it? Well, it must be his height. He's tall, like Ivo Karlovic, able to bomb some serves occasionally. No, he's 5'10". You want to hear something funny? I've had girlfriends taller than him. Anyway, the point I'm getting at is these people have what you could call a secret, an ability, skills that we are ready to share with you for the next gen players, so that when they come on the court with all these hidden tools we will share with them, they are different than the other tennis players that their opponent has met. Our next-gen clients are special. From the opponent's perspective, our next-gen knows too much. They have too much tennis knowledge, wisdom, as Nick Bollettieri called it. Yeah, they are enormously special. So stick with us. We will go over more and more of this information as time goes on. In fact, I'll have a future match or a future YouTube when I will go over actually some of the chapters so you can see the depth of what we're bringing to the table. Our favorite chapters are chapter 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Those chapters within that 6-month period will be mastered by our client. We will make sure that we will go over all 12, but those 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 will be mastered, because they're the critical chapters. You must have those. Chapter 4, chess tennis. And by the way, for chess tennis, we're going to give that away free to anybody who reaches out to us at tennistreasures.org, O-R-G. We're going to take you through a class, one class of chapter 4 only, and that's chess tennis. And what is chapter 4? What is chess tennis? In 1975, Arthur Ashe won against Jimmy Connors in the finals of the Wimbledon tennis tournament by using Chapter 4, chess tennis. That's how he won Wimbledon. Yes, and that's what we're going to share with you. That alone is of great value. Prior to that tournament, Arthur had never won against Jimmy out of 6 tries. Arthur never even took a set off of Jimmy Connors out of those 6 tries. Now, all of a sudden, Arthur wins the match. The score was 6-1, 6-1, 5-7, 7-5. So you say, how in the world did he do it? Arthur needed his team, as well as himself, to coordinate that detail that was required. So if you want to know how Arthur won that tournament in detail, we will share it with you. We'll read word for word the whole chapter to you, and we'll go into detail verbally on what took place. And we'll give you a second level deeper on chapter 4, like we would our clients. There's another level, even go better than what Arthur's team did, in our opinion. So, that should do it, shouldn't it? You know everything that you need to know for the next gen at the moment. And in the future, we will go over some of these chapters so you can see what next gen tennis players who go through our process of a 6-month training and they become what we call golden. Then you'll understand why they're golden, because they're like the golden child. They're just special. They know so much. We will give them more tools. We'll give them secret weapons. We will show them how to set traps. We're going on and on to formulas and tactics and strategies. All these kind of things are being laid out, but we can't do all that in a 2-week period like the tennis camps do. That's not enough time. We need more time to do these things. So we need 6 months. And call and ask questions. I'm Coach RJ, tennistreasures.org, and come see us soon. I'll be available. Thank you.